Pony presents Top 10 Open World Games. Rank number 10 on my list is Just Cause 2. The widely amusing Go Anywhere, Do Anything sequel by the Swedish developer Avalanche Studios. The map for Just Cause 2 is around 400 square miles. To put that into perspective, the map is over 133 times larger than the map in Grand Theft Auto 3. If that did not sound fun to you, then you can actually get a Spider-Man suit and actually shoot Spider-Man webs. When I get superpowers, I like to go a little crazy. Number 9 on my list is Prototype 2. Developer Radical Entertainment nails the open world game. New York City is broken down into 3 zones, and each section has a slew of side tasks to knock out. There are things to kill, block boxes to find, or that you will need to find these logos, the general area or mark on your map. This is pretty awesome. It led me to spending an hour knocking out side missions as soon as I step foot into each island. Prototype 2 takes place in an open world environment where you can run to any place, anywhere, and anytime. From the moment you are set loose, you cannot go back. The movement in this game is free-flowing and empowering. When you play this game, it's kinda like you are watching Dragon Ball Z Goku beating up Justin Bieber. That's how fun it is, alright? Make sure to check it out. Number 8. Saints Row 4. Saints Row series is the Dragon Ball Z of open world gaming. They keep charging out and just when you think it can't get any more ridiculous, somebody turns a boring gun into a huge popular dubstep gun, a weapon that kills with the power of dub music in Saints Row 4. The idea for the dubstep gun was pretty interesting. One of the guys said dubstep gun and they all immediately knew it was a weapon they had to bring it to reality, and one of the coolest weapons ever. Man, that's one cool weapon for fighting tough guys. I don't even have that kind of weapon. You know what my secret weapon is when I fight tough guys? My leg. I kick them in the balls and run. Number 7. Fallout 3. This one you may already know, but you'd be surprised at how many people don't know this. The Fallout world exists in an alternative timeline that split away from our own real-life history sometime after World War II. In the Fallout timeline, their entire world continued to be based on the American culture of 1950s, although they were even more technologically advanced in many ways.
Why do you think you are?
Current paperwork on residents now 220 years out of date.
They have atomic power cars or even artificial intelligence robots, but everything had that clunky look to it. That's one of the reasons that make this open world game so interesting. The game also features a very cool aiming when you try to shoot someone. You actually get to choose which part of the body you want to shoot no matter how many people there is. I mean, you gotta think about it. How cool is that? If you wanna shoot them in the eyebrows, go ahead, and when they finish, you'll be like this. Number 6. Batman Arkham City. One of the goals in Batman Arkham City is to make the Batman character look and feel realistic as possible. That's why one member of the small team working on the game was a guy who toiled on nothing but Batman cape for 2 years straight. He had to come up with 700 unique animations and sound effects in order to capture the full floppy glory. Plus the Guitar Hero combat system. I had to get this open world game in number 6.
Come with me. Wipe this world clean.
Never. You're wrong, Rich. You become what you've always fought against, and I will stop you.
Number 5. Assassin's Creed series. What made this open world game so great is because it has over 600 different characters. If you think about it, the current population on Earth is about 7 billion. I think the character really bring this game to life. And let me ask you this, what would be a good assassin without wide variety of weapons in which to take care of the enemies? There are at least 70 different weapons that can be found throughout this series, from the dagger of Brutus to the wipe. So which of these weapons is your favorite? My favorite weapon in real life will be my phone, Nokia. I know you have like iPhones or Samsungs, I don't care. I like this phone because it is hard as a rock. So when someone tries to attack me, I will throw this in his face. This phone doesn't shatter. His face will. Number 4 on my list is Minecraft. I think Minecraft is the most open world game as its infinity generation of the world is over 4 times the size of Earth. It will take literally 23 real days of no sleep and just holding W key to get from one end of the world to the other. Minecraft is technically an open world game. However, it doesn't have any typical traits of an open world game. For example, it doesn't have any missions, no side activities, no RPG elements, stories, or NPCs. But you cannot deny, when you play Minecraft, you just cannot stop. So I'll give this game a number 4. Rank number 3 on my list is Call of Duty. Formula of fast, fluid gameplay that has made the series famous with sweeping changes that breathe new life to the multiplayer game experience. This is not a fantastic Call of Duty game, but one of the best shooters of the last decade. Man, this game brings back so many memories. I know you won't believe me, but I started driving at 8 years old. At Chuck E. Cheese though. My parents bought the first ever Call of Duty right beside that Chuck E. Cheese store for themselves, and I fell in love with it ever since. Because I would sneak into their rooms and play it for a few minutes, and oh, just got addicted to it and never stopped. Number 2 on my list is Skyrim. Ooh, I love this game. Skyrim world is like wrapping yourself in a furry, Nordic cloak that smells like your childhood blanket. Everything that made the last Elder Scrolls so lovable has returned.
Never should have come here. That's all you.
Never before has a game world so perfectly balanced. A feeling of a completely inviting attitude was intimidating danger. Skyrim will inspire many terms, and when you think you have seen it all, it will surprise you once again. Number 1 on my list is GTA 5. What made this open world game so great is because it gave you tremendous freedom to explore an astounding, well-realistic world and tells a story that is gripping, thrilling, and darkly comic. The Rockstar company actually made this game so realistic they actually hired real-life game members and criminals to provide hours of voice acting in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Jesus.
Yes, I work at the docks.
And? Anything interesting there for a man like me?
Well, I mean, I don't rightly know. What kind of person are you?
Oh, I'm that kind of person, Floyd. I am that kind of person.
The company does not need any goofy LA actors who went to a fancy school trying to be a hard game member. That just doesn't sound right. And then you guys doesn't realize how realistic this game is. It's so realistic that it's terrifying. How terrifying? Well, in February 2005, a lawsuit was brought upon the makers and distributors of Grand Theft Auto series, claiming that the game had caused a teenager to shoot and kill 3 members of Alabama police force. Devon Moore, 17-year-old at that time, was taken in for questioning by the police in Alabama regarding a stolen vehicle. Moore then grabbed a pistol from one of the police officers and started to shoot them and kill all of them along the way. Thompson claims that the Grand Theft Auto graphic nature was his consistent playing time that caused Moore to commit the murder. According to the Grinding World Records 2008 and 2009, Gamers Edition is the most controversial video game series in history, with over 4,000 articles published about it, which include accusations of glimmering violence, corruption gamers, and connection to real-life crimes. Hello? If you thought my videos are okay, please hit that subscribe button. It's really hard for me to gain subscribers because I have a Chinese accent and people usually only watch a couple seconds of my video even though I spend hours on filming and editing. If you made it this far, that means you understand most of what I said. So I guess you are special. So hit that subscribe button right below me to join all the special people in our family. It will literally just make my day seeing people subscribe me. So thanks for watching guys. This is Kong Lee and I'm out.